Hey guys, welcome back to another Spectate gameplay. Today we are spectating Deft. He is the rank 1 player in Korea. Not only is he the rank 1 player in Korea, today we are spectating him playing the most broken, busted, overpowered champion/build in the entire game right now. Like, no exaggeration, no YouTuber kind of like, oh my goodness, I got kidnapped in an Uber because he took a wrong turn. Legit, this is what, like, 1000%, this is just crazy. Okay, so what this is Ezreal Kleptomancy. You've probably seen this around, but I just thought I would do a spectate of, like, arguably the best player to be doing this, at least for solo queue, and he's rank 1 in Korea, for goodness sake, and just show you how it's played. But if you're not familiar with what Kleptomancy Ezreal is a rune where upon using an ability, your next auto attack steals either 5 gold from an opponent. Next auto attack on an enemy champion, I should emphasize, steals 5 gold from them, or has a small chance to give you a consumable. And those consumables, like potions, elixirs, wards, there's even one which is just a sack of gold, which just gives you gold. But you can sell those for average of around 40 gold. Is he actually going to go for this blue buff still? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, he got it. Holy moly, no. That is not what this guy wants to see. Holy moly, what a beast. So you can sell those consumables, or of course you can, you know, use them to just have a crazy lane phase. Now, just to give you some idea of how ridiculous this build is, no other champion in this game, in League of Legends right now, has a win rate. Like, he just got a mana potion right there. No other champion in this game has a win rate of higher than 54%. No one reaches 55% win rate. Kleptomancy Ezreal has almost 58% win rate. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, absolutely busted. Crazy. Like, I just can't emphasize enough how crazy this is. Now, Deft is putting on a clinic right here. First blood straight away, almost getting second blood as well. All summoners down 2, which means things are going to go really crazy here. I'll show you the rune page really soon. In fact, let's show you it now. Here's the rune page, guys. This is the Kleptomancy page. Just, you can, you know, pause it, take a screenshot, whatever. Yeah, pretty standard. Something as well which is important to note, Mura mana on Ez is currently bugged. Holy moly. It's genuinely bugged right now. The way in which it's bugged, okay, so Mura mana on Ez actually does double damage right now. So it's pretty busted from that perspective as well. I'm going to keep this item page up right here just so we can see what he steals from the enemy with his Kleptomancy. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this right now is just so incredibly strong. And it's really funny because Ez AD carry last season was so bad that he just was never played, and he became a jungler. He was so bad at AD carry that he actually got put into a different role. This game he's also playing versus Bang, Wolf, and Huni from SKT1, so he's up against some fierce competition, but he does have the most OP, literally the most OP thing in the game right now. He has got a health potion from that as well, and now he just got a sack of gold. Here it is. Sly sack of gold. Consume contains 20 to 100 gold, or you can sell it for 65. So he just queues someone. Like, this is the thing, right? This is why Klepto Ez is so strong, if you haven't realized yet. Is because when you use an ability and then auto an enemy champion, that's when you proc Kleptomancy, but that works off of Ez's Q. So he queues someone and instantly gets the Kleptomancy. It's so crazy, like, legit. Cheeky gank from Kazakhstan, a little bit over. I think feels Wow Man and Deft are getting a little bit too hypey here, but still, all's good in the hood. I didn't see how much gold he got from his sack of gold, but I mean, either way, it's just free gold, and like, these consumables will help you win lane phase, or you can just sell them. Like, it's just a win-win. And also, probably one of the most ridiculous things about this, it has no cooldown. I mean, technically it does, but it's the same cooldown as your Q, so it basically has no cooldown. It's like a 2-second cooldown or something like that. So yeah, you just spam your Q, and you can just use this all the time. It's so crazy. And I would highly recommend that you try this out before it will get nerfed. Now it's difficult to know how much of this build being strong and having such a high win rate is just the build, and how much is the fact that the mirror mana bug is a thing. It's obviously a mix, but it's still like, yeah, even if the bug gets fixed, it's gonna be crazy. Alright, so this game, bot lane's really the only lane that's doing well actually. Deft is the only lane that's winning. Rengar is out farming Kha'Zix, but he's not had as much pressure. But still, good stuff. Look how much, this guy just, he just gets so much gold. It's crazy. It's so insane as well, like, it's just ludicrous. Alright, we'll just speed this up here because pretty much this is just standard. Like, he's just going to be jumping in, poking. That's a mana potion right there. He's just going ham right now. He's going absolutely ham. Let's skip. You guys don't want to see this boring stuff. He has almost 2 levels on this Zyra as well. Zyra's is taking poke after poke. With this Sheen as well, this Q hurts so much. It's all about hitting these Qs. He arcane shifts like that, arcane shift Q to gain some extra ground to try and catch the enemy by surprise. These guys, this is like the highest ranked solo queue game you will ever see, by the way, that you will ever play, because this is featuring 3 pros from SKT plus the rank 1 Korean solo queue player. So if you're thinking, oh, these guys are just so bad, they're tanking all of Ez's Qs, no. Whatever you're seeing working here will work against everyone in solo queue. You know, it's not like that this is just being exploited at low elo or something. No, these are literally the best solo queue players that you will see. So yeah, pretty good stuff so far. So he's got a nice lead. Zaya actually has 2 kills though. I mean, she got that one cheeky kill onto Deft before. This is Bang as well, okay? Bang Wolf, okay? I'm probably just sounding like I'm repeating myself a lot, but they're shitting all over Bang and Wolf. Doing their best SSG cosplay. Now, because Deft has tier as well, whenever you have tier, whenever you buy a tier, you want to be stacking it as fast as possible. What that means is you want to just spam abilities. Just even if you're not going to hit anyone with them, just spam abilities. So every now and then you'll probably see Deft just using Q out in the open. Probably not even hitting anything, just because he wants to stack that tier. Because if you don't know what tier does, when you use an ability, you get like +4 mana or something like that, which stacks up to 250 mana. So yeah. You want to just use abilities to stack up your mana, basically. Oh, okay, here we go. Here comes the team fight. Let's see what's going down here. Ez jumps into Tom Kench's mouth. Nothing's happening, but that's a lot of bloody damage. Thumbs up. Good shit. I think Rengar and Kha'Zix are 2 of the best junglers right now as well, so that's kind of crazy to see them. There's a lot of OP stuff that's open in this game. Rengar, Kha'Zix, and Ez are all open. Crazy. Oh my goodness, he just shifted into Kha'Zix under the tower. This guy, he doesn't care. Deft does not care. Nice, that's 1. Ezo whiffs. Can he get the snipe? He's got to be careful. You can't tank much more tower here. That's 1. I don't know. Yeah, he's dead. Beautiful. Alright, good stuff. Now, if you are Rengar, you want to play around this bot side here, because this is your strongest lane, right? Oh, that's the stopwatch. Is it enough? She's out of mana, I'm not sure. Okay, it is enough. You want to be playing around your strong lane. Whenever you're playing jungle, just play around your strong lane, especially if your other lanes aren't doing particularly well. I mean, it's not like this Jarvan or Orianna is just feeding or anything like that, but I would, you know, it's not like they're winning lane. You know, it's not like they're easy lanes to snowball necessarily. And Rengar as well as a champion, especially pre-6, doesn't really have the best gank tools. Look at him spamming abilities. By the way, he's second his tier. Doesn't have the, or second is man immune now. So yeah, if you don't have the best gank tools, you want to go to lanes that are easy to gank for, or And if the enemy jungler is kind of strong, then again, that's another reason why you want to go to the strong lanes, because if Rengar shows up mid lane, for example, and then it's Rengar plus Orianna, if Kha'Zix were to show, then it will be Rengar plus Orianna versus Ryze and Kha'Zix, and because Orianna's not that strong, you're going to lose that 2v2. But if Rengar shows bot side, then it's Ez, Tahm plus Rengar, then you will win that 3v3 if Kha'Zix does show bot, because your bot lane is just that much stronger. So it's just much lower risk there. Deft is just going crazy here, holy moly. Like legit, he's just going bonkers. He's just playing so aggro. Oh, the fadeaway, yeah. Mate, this game's over already. This Rengar is popping off. I don't know who this Rengar is, but he is popping off. Oh, he's got another one. Rengar, one of the better champions, like I mentioned before. Going for that lethality build. The Black Cleaver build is pretty fun as well, where you go Transcendence as your rune, and you get Warring Champ, Black Cleaver, Black Cleaver, Black Cleaver, Black Cleaver. It's fun, but Rengar, Assassin Rengar is just pretty OP, so. Alright, Wolf, are you long for this world? I don't know. Rengar's not going to let him escape. He's donezo. Legendary. Alright, we'll skip forward here. I mean, you're basically seeing why Ez is just so bloody strong, by the way. I mean, I know Rengar's popping off now as well, but all Rengar's doing is just like, he's like a remora fish, and Deft is the shark. That's basically what's happening. Alright, 7,000 gold at 13 minutes compared to Bang's 4,000 gold. It will be really interesting to see how much gold his Kleptomancy is giving him. I can't see it on Spectator. I don't think there's a way to see that. No, I don't think I can see that. And of course, he has like a massive CS lead. He's got 10 kill participation, so obviously that's contributing. But it will be really interesting to see what this Kleptomancy is giving him. They killed Rengar. But there's loads of people here actually. You've got to be careful. He just used his arcane shift aggressively. That's cheeky, that is. Is he going to get away with it? Yes, he is. Beautiful stuff. Tahm Kench as well is coming up in Korea. I'm probably going to do a video on a... I think he's SKT's sub. I don't know exactly who he is, but he's ranked 2 in Korea. And he's a support main. All he does is play support. Anytime a support main climbs to rank 1, I feel like that's pretty impressive. So I might do a video on that. But either way, that's a dead Kha'Zix. It might be a dead Wolf as well. It probably is. He's cold. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf. Also, something that's quite interesting to note with these Ez's, Kepto Ez, is a lot of them go Frozen Fist now. It's kind of like Blue Ez is back as well. So Triforce is still good. Like you still see Triforce, but it's not as popular, I would say, nowadays. Part of that might be matchup dependent. Like I'm not really an AD carry player to say for sure like why you would go Triforce and why you would go Frozen Fist outside of the obvious, right? Like it's better kiting, you're tankier with Frozen Fist, Triforce is more damage. But I don't know whether it's, you know, when you go up against these kind of physical damage assassin junglers who are quite meta right now, like Xin, Kha'Zix, Rengar. I don't know whether that's influenced it or not. But anyway, you got to be careful of Ryze. Even though Ryze is really far behind, he's still Ryze. He pilfers a ward. It says, by the way, if you take a consumable and you don't have inventory for it, you instantly consume it. But I don't know how that works with wards. Like I can imagine how that would work like a health potion or something, or like an elixir, but I don't know how that works with wards. Like that. It just doesn't seem to. I guess it just doesn't do anything. I don't know. Unless I'm doing something stupid. Oh, that's a good shockwave. That's 1 down, 2 down, 3 if you count the tower. No more than that. Also, did you guys know you can get an elixir of skill, or it's something like that, which gives you a skill point. Legitimately gives you a skill point. Can you imagine how busted that is? Oh my goodness, Brand. Like, can you imagine just queuing someone as Ez and getting a skill point? If you're like level 5 and then you reach level 6, like, or even so, just like, that's crazy. Anyway, let's skip forward this because I think I've shown the power of Kleptomancy Ez quite significantly here. I think you're seeing how good this is. Oh, he just got an elixir. He just pilfered an elixir. Like, no joke. He just got an elixir right here. So he's got the elixir of iron. So now he's, look at him. He's tanky. He's got tenacity here. That honestly might have influenced Ryze's decision there to disengage. Because he sees that Ez now has like, okay, that's a bit too ballsy. Ez had like, I don't bloody know. I think it's like 150 extra health there. I would rewind, but sometimes the replays bug when you rewind for some reason, so don't really want to do that. Rip. There's actually 4 pro players on the enemy team as well. It's crazy. And this licorice. That's if that is the guy I'm thinking of, that is the. He's an NA player who's boot camping in Korea. And Cloud9 have recently acquired his rights. So he still has the elixir. Okay, it doesn't go away when he dies. All right. Let's see. Increased health, tenacity, size, and allies rally toward them. So it's just like an elixir of iron, but it doesn't say exactly how much he's getting. How much health he's getting there. Well, I guess we can see. He got like 150 health there, maybe 200 health there. I didn't quite see, but yeah. Imagine getting that in lane phase. That's quite a big difference, really. You just got like 400 gold worth of stats, probably even more, like 500 gold worth of stats. Temporarily, but still, as far as lane phase is concerned, that's all you need, really. Crazy. Alright, Mirror Manor is now complete. If the bug is still live, which I think it is, then this guy's Qs are going to hurt even more now. I really want to see him just pop a Q on someone and see how much damage it does. He's also gone for Blade of the Ring King, which is not only good for kiting, but... was that double damage, would you say? I don't know. It's not only good for kiting, but it also does more damage on your Q, because it gives you on-hit damage. Wow. Wow, there's just a Kha'Zix recalling in that bush. Casually throws out the... Casually throws out the W and finishes them off. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's get forward here. The game's over. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that replay, guys. Let me know what you thought about it. It was a massive stomp, but hey, I figure it's fitting. The most OP thing in League right now, without a doubt, it's Kleptomancy Ez. Like, disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Abuse it while you can. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Cheek thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to me for more Legends content. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Those links in the description, guys. Go and follow me. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from Shadwell. And I will see you. Have a great day. And I will see you in my next video.